Hello everyone, I wanted to share with you my very first haul. I had the opportunity to visit Teavana today. They opened in the mall near my home, and this was a very pleasant surprise. So today when I went, I purchased this is a timer and a thermometer. I have here the perfect tea measure, and this is supposed to be the perfect measure for 1 teaspoon. I guess it's the shape of the measuring spoon. If you have, it was explained to me that if you have a tea that has dried pieces of fruit in it, it will allow you to scoop up dried pieces of fruit as well as whole tea leaves. And I bought a tin of Moroccan tea mints. I was just a little bit curious. I haven't opened it yet, but it has spearmint, peppermint, and also green tea extract, and also the matcha tea. And then I'll go over here to the matcha tea because I did buy this set. This is the matcha tea, and it's a Japanese green tea. And if I remember this correctly, the Japanese take the green tea leaves, they ground it into a powder and make the tea out of it, and you pretty much you whisk it because initially it forms a paste, and you use the whisk while you're adding in the water to make the tea. And what I have here is I bought the Samurai Chai Mate and White Ayurvedic Chai. I have the white tea, and as you can see here, on all of the labels of the cans, it will include the name of the tea, how much you should use, 1.5 teaspoon. The water should be 175 degrees Fahrenheit, and you should steep it for 3 minutes. Okay, this tea here that I purchased, this is the Weight to Go. I initially went in to buy this tea. The Weight to Go, it's a black tea. You'll use 1 teaspoon, 175 degrees Fahrenheit, 79 degrees Celsius, and you'll steep this for 3 or 4 minutes. Now, what made me decide to go to Teavana today is that I came across an episode of Dr. Oz when he talked about using tea and weight loss. And the specialist that he had on had spoken about, like, after lunch you should drink a white tea because the white tea will help block the fat absorption into your fat cells. And this Weight to Go tea is a mixture of a tea that's called puree, and I believe it's PE-URH. I'm not sure about the punctuation or about the spelling of it, but when you go into the store, they'll know what you're talking about. And so I initially went in, and then I came out with all this extra stuff. And I bought the statue of the smiling Buddha. I just think it's really fitting for me in the place and, that I'm in life and what I'm trying to achieve. This is going to sit on my desk at work, and it's just going to be a constant reminder. I plan to use one of my breaks to just make a cup of tea, to just relax, kind of, clear my mind and just reassess the day, and to just get, a second charge. The next item that I have here, this is the monkey-picked oolong and the Chateau Blanc. And again, this is another white tea. And this is something that I want to tell you. There are 2 different labels, and that means that this is a mixed tea. And I didn't know this until after the fact, but the monkey pick tea is really expensive. It's like $25 for 2 ounces. Once a tea is mixed, you kind of have to pay for it. So this can right here was $35 for the tea, and then an additional $6 for the can. So you have to buy the can separately from the tea. The tea and the cans are not sold together, and I was surprised by that. So, well, couldn't do anything about it. I guess I just had to pay for it. But this can is only half full. It's not full. And this tea over here, this is the Maharaji chai, and I can't pronounce the first word, in ginger tea. And this tea is supposed to aid with digestion and cleansing out your system. So you're not going to feel the stomach cramps, and you're not going to have to run to the restroom. But the way that it was explained to me is that you will basically have a healthier bowel movement. You will have a lot more, being cleansed, from your system. And this tea right here, this old expensive tea, kind of, ate into my budget a little bit. So I didn't have money left over to buy a really nice teapot or tea set. So what I have that I'm going to use is, this is the travel canister from Teavana. And you remove the lid. Okay, it's kind of hard to do this with one hand. There you go. So you remove the lid. And inside it has a strainer, and this is where you would put your tea leaves. You would set it back in. Pour in your hot water. Screw the top back on so that it can steep. And this is a top that you place on here. When you're ready to drink it, you just remove the top. And you press down on that to open it, and you would drink it. So I plan to use this in the meantime. And again, these are teas for work. So hopefully I will see some positive results with this. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.